Alrighty. So should be transitioned over. Yeah, hello everyone. Chill Dragoon here playing McDonald's Treasureland Adventure. It is a treasure game. So time will start in 3, 2, 1, 0. We're playing on beginner mode. There's not too much of a difference between everything. It's just a matter of hits and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so as I mentioned, this is a treasure game. No, dagnabbit. You could probably see a little bit of like I guess prototype Dynamite Heady stuff going on here. If I remember correctly, this is actually the first game that Treasure worked on. For the Genesis. The only thing is they ended up releasing Gunstar Heroes first because they didn't want to have their intro game be something that they made for somebody else. So this was in development first, but wasn't the first one released. But yeah, so the entire plot of the game is one of Ronald's friends ends up finding a treasure map or piece of a treasure map. We have to go and find the rest of them. So nothing too major here. But yeah, so you've got 3 main options: jump, magic attack, and then your scarf as well. Scarf is just like using Heady's head to get from area to area. One thing that we will end up be using later, since it is kind of a kid-friendly game, they have an item, the balloons down here. Alright, botched that terribly. Anyways, I got a balloon on me to begin with. But balloons are handy because they allow you to fall down into pits and just pop back up, essentially. So, let's see what we got here. Oh, whatever. Okay. Alright, this is a little auto-scrolling section. I just have a few items to pick up here, but nothing really important. There is actually a shop in the game where you can purchase things like balloons, extra lives, or more powerful magic attacks, stuff like that. But we're not really going to be using that anyways. I think that's the biggest downside of the game. There's a decent amount of auto-scrollers in there. And there's also sections like this where you're just waiting for cutscenes to play out. And then this is... I think this is probably my favorite song in the game. Stay here in the safety zone. You can damage through it, but we're not going to. Yep, come on. Oh, that? Okay, whatever. Rude, dragon. Rude. But anyways, we're gonna be coming up to the first boss in a little bit here. There is just some really odd thing with this game where a lot of it revolves around Ronald McDonald sacrificing his life to benefit other people, which is just kind of weird, but the gems in the bottom left are basically my health, and between bosses and Ronald's own friends, he ends up just giving a lot of his health away. At one point, Grimace is too lazy to move 2 feet to the left, so he asks Ronald for some of his health to get there. There you go. So here we're at the first boss. And then basically the main part of every boss, oh, screw that up. You have to let them take some of your health, and then you just beat the crap out of them. Normally you can one cycle that guy, but it's not happening today. Okay, cutscene. They say, hey, I'm sorry that I was a jerk, but here's this piece of a map that I found for no reason. And we're off to the next area. Okay. But yeah, I originally ended up running this game as part of a mystery speedrun event. They just assigned people games to run, and this is the one that I got. I think I was one of the few people that specifically said, like, hey, I wouldn't mind playing a Sega game, because most people were doing like Nintendo or Super Nintendo stuff. But yeah, hadn't actually played the game at all before that. It was a lot of fun. It's a pretty basic game, but I'm okay with that. Alright, so here we are with more auto-scrollers. I'm mainly just picking up the stuff because there's nothing else to do, so. Okay. Main section isn't too bad. The next stage has kind of a weird section in it, which is kind of surreal even for this game, I guess, but we will get to that when we get there. Does it continue up there? I really hope we won't need to use one. There we go. Okay, so there'll be a, oh yeah, it's the next screen. A few mirror enemies coming out. And then this part, if you get caught like that, it sucks, and I just walked right into it. Because each time, there we go. You have to just wait. Okay. So here we're going to be encountering our first friend. She's been kidnapped. And hey, I have to fork over some of my health. Okay. On the plus side, Verdi, you know, is actually useful, as opposed to Grimace. Just sitting here in my auto-scrolling life. wondering where things went wrong with Ronald. So here's the weird part. I'm gonna be walking over the tops of a bunch of bunny ballerinas. Yep. Well, there goes 2 balloons, unfortunately. I accidentally hit the jump button once I landed in there, but that'll be okay. Still got 4 left at the bottom of the screen there, so. Alright, so off we go. Gonna go meet up with the circus owner that Birdie was mentioning before and beat him up. Pew, pew, pew. Yep, I'll go meet him down here and then we'll get into a crash. Birdie saves the day. Okay. So we'll be coming up across, like, my least favorite screen soon. One second. So those sumos, they obviously changed the setup of, or the layout of the course. And I have yet to actually do it in a run, but there's a part up ahead where they changed the layout and it doesn't shift the way that your brain would think that it would. Yeah, okay, so that's good. If you're standing on the platform directly, you just fall off. And that sucked. Dag nabbit. That's what I was worried about. But yeah, you don't move with the platform when it shifts. But that's okay. The rest, getting back up there isn't too bad now. Alright. So here we have the second boss. It is a small child that we are going to beat up. Because Ronald does not care. Yep. There's a lot of celebrating for making a child cry. Picking up a lot more balloons, which is good, because we'll need them. There are some disappearing platforms here, like these. That didn't work, but that's okay. Okay, so for these, you normally stand inside of them. You can just stand on the edge and it helps you to avoid stuff at least. Or I just won't. You know, whatever. Yeah. So grab onto these unfortunate balloon things. Okay, so this should be the last one. We'll get carried away. Alright, so we're on the ship. We gotta wait for 4 different waves to pass us by. Let's just collect everything while we're waiting. And I probably could have left a little earlier, but that's okay. I'll just balloon past everything. Another cutscene. Wahaha. This part's a little tricky with the scarf grappling, but you just keep rolling with it. If you're actually good at the game as opposed to me, you could actually get up there super quick, but I'm not the best at the game, and I'm okay with that. We're just having fun with Treasureland. And we got like 30 seconds of cutscenes to go through. Yep. So, yep. It'd really help if I just remembered the controls to this game. That would be handy. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's just jump up here. I don't know why I always do that. It's the simplest thing to avoid. Whatever. Just bad habits, I guess. Thanks, Grimace. Ah. So you can actually get into that door before that whole situation happens, but I'll just keep rolling. Oh, I was not paying attention to my health. That was 110% my bad. Okay. And then, sorry, to answer a question in chat, for my capture setup, I use a GB USB 2, and then I usually just have everything ran through a HDMI to RCA converter. So if I'm playing original stuff on RCA, that works, and then if I have HDMI stuff, that also works. Come on. Oh yeah. Nope, nope, nope. We need to get there. Ah. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking there. That was me not paying attention. Because Captain Lips should not be alive at this point. Wow. Okay. No, yeah, I can't even do that. Screw it. And take the death and just move on. I'm gonna blame the fact that I'm not normally up this early. It's a bad excuse, but it's an excuse nonetheless. Oh, whatever. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so got the last piece. We are off to space, along with less gravity. That'll be fine. Got plenty of balloons for right now, so I might as well use them. Auto scroller. Once again, kind of reminds me of the beginning of Dynamite Heady. Just a lot of random hills and then stuff to avoid, but I probably shouldn't be completely up there. There's a few spikes that I need to jump over. The smart thing would be to avoid those, so let's try that. Okay. So we're getting towards the end of the game. Have one more basically bribe that I need to give my health for, and then got the final boss. There's a few more stages, but those will go by pretty quick whenever the auto scrolling stops. There we go. Another cutscene. Got some grabby hands. We have been abducted on the moon. And I think I need to go elsewhere. Yeah, whatever. We'll wait. Yeah. Latching on to another poor creature. Those robots were just waving to me and Ronald murdered them mercilessly. Okay. Let's keep going. More balloon abuse. I'm gonna need to get some more health. There we go. Those all worked wonderfully. Still have enough balloons for the next stage, and that'll be the last time that I need those, at least. Okay, so we gotta bribe a guard. You give him the jewels? Yes. Save the fry kids just to use them as a bridge. And then the creepiest creature in the game. Okay, that was not terrible. Let's just keep them moving. And here we are, final boss. Basically, you just have to make sure that you're above him, and then you match the doors to be able to get to where he's at. You can only hit him once, but that's fine. And then for this last one, I'm just gonna kind of throw myself into him. Or try to. Nope, didn't work. Come on, you. Get down here. Okay. And then when the screen fades, that will be time. Or... yeah, time. Alrighty. Well, thank you everyone for the GGs. Oh my goodness. Still too early for me to be up. And then I have a 4-hour run at midnight tonight. That's okay though. That one I can almost guarantee is not going to go as well as this one, but that'll be okay. But yeah, so after kicking the crap out of the alien, he decides to send us away and we go back to Earth. Yeah, it's a fun game. I do like this one quite a bit. It's a treasure game, so there's like a 95% chance it's good.
Perfect, chill. Let me know when the transition over whenever you're finished.
Okay, that's fine. I'm all good on my end. So yeah, thanks to everyone for letting me play this game, and yeah, hope everything else goes well.